You don't know that you're on yet, right? All right, ladies and gentlemen.
So we've got our 4 candidates here.
Who wants to be
What am I getting? It's a small.
So ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. We are back to an NSR talk, and we are at a very different scenario today, different location. It's a Paraclete XP wind tunnel in North Carolina, and Mr. Kurt Werner will explain to us probably what's going on here today. We traveled this morning from Florida to North Carolina for a special reason. Kurt, what's going on?
Well, Rhythm is holding tryouts again. Their tail, Laurent, retired from Rhythm after this year, and they put out some invitations to 3 wonderful guys, and here we are. Going to see what we're all about.
And we have Rhythm members here. There's Rob Rades, Steve, and Janet Lefkowitz. Can you introduce to us your candidates?
I have no idea anything.
This is the first time I've seen any of them.
Up the street. No, we've got Tiago, we've got Nick, and we've got Sammer.
All right. Do we know a little bit more about how? But let's start with Tiago. How about yourself? Why don't you introduce yourself in a few words? Who you are, which team you have been jumping on, why you're here, and so forth.
So I'm from DeLand, Florida, and I was a former member of Sebastian Tempest that retired after last Nationals. So yeah, I was on Tempest for 2 seasons, so that was it. Yeah.
On the other side, Mr. Nick.
Well, I was born, no. 09 season, I traveled out to Elsinore, California and did a team out there, and competed at the 09 Nationals. Basically, young competitor, young skydiver, still looking to find the team or the way to get to the podium. And so excited that Rhythm offered the invitation for me to come here, so we'll see how it goes.
And we have, last but not least, the founder of the Colorado Skydiving League.
Oh my God,
Sweet.
That dates me a little bit, but Sammer Haija took a year off last year after 2 years with Direct. Was the year before last was 08. We skydived Space Line Direct XP, and always looking forward to the next team and having a great time and moving ahead.
Okay. Well, great. We are done. Who do you pick? Are you done?
That's it.
Well,
we were doing the rock, paper, scissors, I thought.
Can you tell us the decision?
Put some numbers in a hat.
Okay, a few questions from the NSR news. When I started my skydiving competition career, there wasn't anything like tryouts, so people were selected in different ways. What's the logic behind this kind of tryout system that is obviously being applied and seems to become more popular?
Well, I guess the first thing is that the tunnel and our visit here is really just one part of it, right? We started out with kind of, first off, letting everyone know, as many people as we could, both possible teammates and also people who might know possible teammates, that we were interested in and looking for a fourth, right? Well, as people kind of expressed an interest, we would talk with them on phone calls generally, or go out to dinner or whatever, and explain what we were looking for and hear what they were interested in, and through that way kind of narrow things down. Then really even talk further, longer phone calls, generally phone calls or dinners, really explaining, in much greater detail what the season would entail, what we're about, our philosophy as a team, and what we're looking for, and hearing what those people are looking for. And then ultimately, from that, it was whittled down to, okay, now who sounds compatible enough and is interested in coming to the tunnel to now do some flying and talk even further to the point where we'll fly a draw, and also talk further, and especially now even in our talks, get down to like looking at calendars, you know, and here's the days we're thinking about, and would that work for you, so that there's just no question left ambiguous.
And the plan is roughly 1,000 jumps and 100 tunnel hours next year.
That's right, funded by the NSL for that.
Janet, you wanted to throw something?
I was just saying, you were asking, why this process. I think, Kirk has kind of been a big guidance in it, and we did something similar last year, and I think it's a great way for us to really make sure that we're picking the right person by doing the exercise internally as a team, thinking about what's important to us, and also helping us as a team kind of recommit to each other about what are the qualities that we want in a teammate. I obviously better have those qualities too. So, and I think I like going through this process, and we have a process for everything else, so it just makes sense to do it that way rather than just pick someone.
Yeah, Kirk, you have quite some experiences with that, because SB has been running several tryouts in a similar format.
Right. Yeah, I think that the big thing that with Airspeed and with Rhythm now, that what this part of the interview process is about the work ethic that's involved, and Rhythm has an unbelievable work ethic, and that's kind of that filtering process at the beginning. This is what we're going to do, this is how many jumps, how many days, how much homework, things like that, making sure that the work ethics get linked up. And I know that these three guys, their work ethics already, so I think it's why they're here, is that they've proven work ethic in the past. So that's the big part, and you're going to be married to each other for a season, and you got to
literally,
you got to be able to get along
for more than a season.
So you're going to get along. So,
that's actually that's part of the tail slut.
Yeah.
And you will be competing against each other next year, Coach, because you have a new lineup, a very strong lineup, so that will be interesting to watch.
Yeah.
Okay, well, from here on, the NSR News camera and NSR team will just follow you around and capture what's going on. Thank you very much for explaining the project, and good luck. Have fun with the project, and I hope something great will come out of it.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
Thanks,